What you're experiencing right now is not reality as it is. It is a filtered construction, a continuous stream assembled from memory, prediction, emotion, and habit. Not chosen, not neutral, and almost never questioned. Your mind is running a loop that filters reality, and most people mistake that loop for reality itself. You are not seeing everything. You are seeing what your system allows. From the moment you wake up, thoughts begin to appear, not constructed, not selected. They emerge from memory, from emotion, from prediction, from habit. This is the raw stream, and you never see all of it, only what your attention lands on. And this is why two people can experience the same moment and walk away with completely different realities. Attention is not passive, it is decisive. A narrow beam selecting a tiny fraction of what your mind produces, and whatever it selects becomes the truth of the moment. Because attention is so limited, you rarely notice the system itself. You notice the content, the story, the interpretation, the feeling. And when fully engaged, it doesn't feel like a thought. It feels like, this is just how things are. The mind does not just generate thoughts, it reinforces them. Thoughts arise, attention selects, emotion strengthens, and over time, those patterns become easier to generate. The loop is not perfect, but it is persistent. This is the leverage point. The shift is simple, but not easy. To recognize in real time, this is a mental event, not an objective fact. You do not stop the thoughts. You do not gain total control. But something critical changes. You are no longer fully captured. There are two ways this system can run. Default state, immersed, automatic. The loop reinforces itself. Metacognitive state, observing, directed. And in this state, its grip begins to weaken. The observer is not the loop. It is the position from which the loop is seen. And that distinction is where leverage begins. You cannot choose every thought that appears, but you can influence what you return attention to, how long you remain with it, whether you reinforce it or let it pass. Over time, this matters, because what you repeatedly engage with becomes easier to generate. Meditation is not about clearing the mind, it is about seeing it. Thoughts arise without automatic engagement, and in that gap, the loop begins to lose strength. You are not the author of most of your thoughts, but you are not powerless. You are the point at which attention is applied, and over time, that is enough to reshape the pattern. If this clarifies something for you, leave a like. It helps surface this to people still caught in the loop. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. We're mapping how the system actually works. And in the comments, what pattern have you been noticing in your own thinking? I read every one. I'll see you in the next one.